Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, there's like a bubble in my throat. Fuck. For today's video, I am going to be testing out the new ColourPop Kathleen Lights So Jaded palette. This is her, I think it's like her third collab with ColourPop, and it is also ColourPop's largest palette. You know what I mean? They never do palettes with more than like 20 shades. I think their largest was like 20, maybe like a 24, 21 pan shade palette, and this one has 30. So this is their largest palette to date, and this palette retails for $39. What the fuck? There's like a bubble or fucking something in my throat. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera real quick, and then we can start playing with this eyeshadow palette. Okay, so my brows are basically done. I'm gonna prep my eyelids really fast with the paint pot from MAC. So I'm gonna use the paint pot here. Let's zoom in just a skosh. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna use the paint pot from MAC. Where's my paint pot brush? I have like a brush that I like to use for my paint pot. This is a BH Cosmetics brush. A lot of my brushes are from this little brush group, I don't know, but these brushes came together in the same little thing, and this one's just kind of like an angled, it's a weird brush, it's like an angled brush, but it's like a thicker brush, but I like to use it for my paint pot, and I just get a very generous amount and put it all over my lid. I haven't been putting my foundation on first lately. Usually that's what I do. My foundation, my base, I like to let it bake while I do my eyeshadow, but I haven't been doing it lately, and I'm kind of feeling it. I'm just gonna do the eyes first because I also don't really know what I'm doing today. One layer should be okay, and there we go. I'm just gonna use my finger and kind of even out my paint pot just to make sure I don't get any weird little lines when I apply my eyeshadow. So I'm finally gonna open up the palette. I love the packaging. You see these little, like, the names are like little gems. Love the crystal theme. I think it's so cute. So this is the palette. It's so pretty. It is so pretty. So it's supposed to have, it launched, I think, on the 4th or the 5th of September. Excuse me. And I ordered mine the day it launched because I was so excited. And usually I only order palettes if I know I'm going to use more than like half the shades, you know? And I feel like most of these shades, other than like the light shades, you know, are definitely shades that I would reach for. So I definitely was like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking get that shit. But it's got 27 pressed shadows, which are like these shadows at the bottom, and then it's got 2 pressed glitters and a super shock shadow, which is this shadow right here. Let me grab a brush. This is a BH Cosmetics brush. This doesn't have a mirror though, which is kind of like, but we'll work with it, you know. I'm not that picky, you know. Should we go for like a fall kind of vibe? I do have my fall vibe going on in the back. I'm going to use Carnelian, which is this shade right here. And I just got a little bit on the brush. I'm going to I want to build it up because I don't really know. I'm just going to like dab it onto my eye. And then we will blend it out. It's a pretty color. You can definitely just use this really lightly and just have it like be like a crease shade for like an everyday look. But I feel like, let's see if we can build it up too. Oh yeah, and we can build it up too. I'm gonna build it up just so that we can get that nice orange. It's so pretty. It looks so good, like so good. I got really wild with my paint pot. So this is Carnelian, and Carnelian? Yeah. And it kind of looks really pretty. I really like it. I think I'm going to go in with Garnet, which is, Garnet or Jasper? I think I'm going to do Jasper. Jasper is this brown shade right here. We're going to go for fall vibes today. I'm just going to go in with the same brush. I'm just going to kind of swivel it on a paper towel really fast just to kind of clean off just a little bit. And I'm going to go into Jasper, which is the brown-ish kind of shade. And I'm just going to put it right in my crease. Maybe like right under the crease. Because this brush is really big. I should have probably switched to a smaller brush. That looks pretty. Just kind of add some depth, you know, to the crease. I think my neighbor's home and he like plays video games. I feel like he's like talking really loud, playing like online right now. Okay, and then lightly blending it out. Okay, and then I'm using a Morphe R40 brush to soften the edges. Hold up, made a little more softness, a little more Facetune action right here. I love ColourPop shadows. I think they blend like seamlessly, so beautifully. I'm gonna add a little bit more of carnelian, just right, because I feel like we kind of lost it. So I'm just putting it back, just along the outer edge, and blending it out. Okay. So next, I think I want to add, what do I want to add? I want to use like sunstone, maybe diamond. Okay. Gosh. So there is a little bit of kickback in the palette, but I'm not seeing any like under my eye or anything. I think I was like kind of wanting to use what is it, sunstone? Yeah, sunstone, which is like this kind of shimmery gold, but I think I want to use emerald now, which is the brown or the green. So I think I'm going to cut my crease. So I'm going to use my Shape Tape from Tarte. This is in light sand, I think. And I'm just going to cut my crease. Because when don't I cut my crease? So I'm just taking Jasper and lining my cut crease, just to kind of define it a little bit, just lightly. And then I'm going to take carnelian, God, I can never get that right, and put it right above it to blend it out. Okay. So, hold on, let me cut this one more time just to crisp it up again. Okay, so let me just use this blending brush and kind of blend out our little edge. I think I'm going to take Garnet. We're going to try to use some different colors. I'm going to take Garnet, which is the red maroon kind of shade, and we're going to add it. And I'm just going to use the same brush we've been using, kind of wipe it off a little bit, and then go into Garnet and place it in right here. Ooh, it's so brick-like. It's pretty. It's kind of like a nice cran. This is like totally a fall palette. It's a really pretty cranberry. I'm going to keep building it up because it's a really pretty color. I like how all these shades are kind of like, you can use them sheer, more sheer, or you can build them up to be a little more pigmented. And then I'm going to use this brush with Carnelian, which was that orange shade we first went into, and I'm going to kind of go above it. Above Garnet, which was the red. The brick cranberry kind of maroon shade. This is totally turning into a fall look. Oh my god, I dipped into the blue that's in the palette. Luckily it didn't like get on my eyelid, but we're done with this brush now. So I'm going to use this Morphe B38 to kind of keep adding on Garnet, just to make it a little more dark towards my lash line. And then I'm going to go back in with Carnelian and just kind of put it right on top. But just to get that fall ombre, you know. I'm going to use this little blending brush from, I don't know, something glam. I'm just going to blend those two right here. I'm just going to kind of blend it into the top, just so all the colors blend together. I don't want to take it too far in, just right there on the edge. Okay, and then for our all over the lid, I think I want to use Sandstone. This shade right here, or no, Sunstone, not Sandstone. I'm just going to put it like right on the inner of the cut crease. And kind of just fling it this way. I'm actually going to spray my brush so that we can see if it helps. So that looks really pretty actually. I'm going to use the, what is it called? Carnelian to blend that gold, nice warm gold shade with the red. For the inner corner, I'm going to use Diamond right here, which is the Super Shock shadow. Oh, it's so buttery, so soft, and super glittery. Such a beautiful glitter, just like right there for the inner corner. Let's add lashes first before we do the face. Let's add lashes. So I'm going to use the style Luxe in Amora lashes. Used a lot of glue on this one, but they're on. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera and do my rest of my face, and then we'll come back and finish the eyes. Hold on, I need to spray. Okay, for the bottom lashes, for the bottom lash line, I'm going to take a pencil brush and Garnet, which was the Brick Red, and go right real tight along my lash line. He's hungry, so he's like trying to go wild, like peeking over, trying to look at me. Just 1 minute, crush. And then I'm going to take a fluffy brush and go into Carnelian and just blend this out. And then bring them all together. And then I'm going to put a little lash love. I have an eye boogie. Hold on. I'm going to add Diamond, which was the Super Shock we put in our inner corner, and just re-voosh it. Put a little on my high points. And that should be it. So this is the finished kind of fall vibey look I went with, using the So Jaded palette from Kathleen Lights and ColourPop. I am so happy for Kathleen Lights. I love her so much. I've been watching her since I was like 14 or 15 years old, and I'm 22 now, so it's been a long time. And I love all of her collabs, and I love this palette. It's so beautiful. If you want to see me use this more often, I'm probably going to be using it a lot more on my Instagram. I don't like to use palettes more than once, usually, like, you know, all around the same time, you know, on my YouTube. So I will be using this on my Instagram. I know I said that with my Jackie Aina palette, and I haven't posted a video yet using it, but I've just been like busy. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Peace and love.